Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Good evening, world, from You Will Make It TV, our household name to yours, where we share inspirational quotes, messages, and insightful topics, all 2025 year long. Right here with your favorite audio host and author, Miss Tetasheri Whitney, or you can call me Miss Whitney for the sake of the stream. We hope you guys have and are having a beautiful summer so far, and a beautiful weekend so far. If you aren't, this is You Will Make It TV. A part of what we do is still extend our positive thoughts, prayers, and words uh, to those deeper hidden situations you might be having going on in life nobody knows about. At least we think that, but we know God is always watching and listening. That's kind of what we talk about here at You Will Make It TV. You don't have to be religious. Let me say that for the record. You don't have to be a believer in anything at all to find inspiration. Or I know one of my favorite songs is "Lean on Me" by Bill Withers, because that's just deeper for some of us. uh you do believe in it. You believe we all, I don't care how strong you are. Y'all didn't see the movie Hulk, Hulk, or Beauty and the Beast. No matter how big and boastful or monstrous or what's the other word of a threat, the Hulk or any of these bigger guys, the Beast and the Beauty and the Beast, no matter how big they were, strong they were, they even found somebody to lean on. And what's beautiful about life, we don't have to lean on people physically. That's not what the song was talking about. He might have been. It's such a symbolic song to me, but when he said lean on me, I don't think he meant like just 100% physically, which does kind of tie into our topic. I asked the question, hey, uh, how it AI is very real. AI technology is real today. We're going to talk about it a little bit. But even in all of its realness, how real can it get? And this is what I mean. Like, how would it affect the self image of people who used it? Because we see some of what social media and the internet is already has how it's already began to affect the social lives. Let's start there. Financially would be number two on my list. How social media and internet has began to shape the world. Financially, that's all over the place. Some people even make more money, you know what I'm saying, with learning how to use these different AI tools and features. They have classes now as well for those who might not be aware. Because, as these changes happen, we either, I'm not saying just accept every change, but I think people catch my gist. With most bills, laws, and things, it's like depending on where you live, that stuff is voted, or until it's challenged, it's the same way. But anyways, when it comes to technology, that's another topic. And those advancements, who has it turned people into so far? And what will AI do? Okay. Now, AI has, like I said, different tools and features. They have class, back to what I was talking about. It's not even like college or anything. These are like classes that you can take, maybe 6-week classes, 3-week classes that teach you how to navigate the uh, AI system. I'm gonna pause this and share this link on my community forum on the channel real quick so you guys can see that I'm live. Um, it probably sounds stupid how I said it, but for real, because some people can't see it when we come through a more so like a third party streaming service when we come over here like this. If we just go straight live on YouTube, that's our whole thing. But y'all are gonna hear a slight pause before we go into the AI topic. I'm gonna go share the link to the stream. The link is also in the comments for anybody who might want to join the discussion, maybe expound on the topic a little bit. That has always been welcome with Crown Publishing content. When we do our live segments, like we actually want that. I miss actually being able to share the floor, not just in personal one-on-one interviews, but just live, like everybody coming on stage talking. What do y'all mean? I'm not the one ran from that. Like you just want to keep things at the end of the day. I never mind taking a step down if I have to, taking a step back and reassessing, you know what I'm saying? Even if it's myself, for a little while, a better way to communicate in business, in my personal life. So even if communication is saying nothing, I'll be right back. I'm gonna put this on pause so I can share this live. But like I said, the in the live chat though of this live, you can find the link. Once you click on that link, for those that don't know, right here in my live chat, it's going to bring you upstage here. You just kind of wait on me to bring you in. All right. I'm going to pause this, share this on the channel real quick, and I'll be right back. All right. See, I'm back. I'm gonna give it a second because now that I was able to share the link, thank you guys for your patience through that slight pause break. Now that I was able to share the link, we probably will have some more viewers here soon. But like I said, sometimes it doesn't directly show. Uh, for some reason in the algorithm, when we come through, well, with me, I go through that. So, anyways, that's a way that one way I use to still go ahead because if you don't share the link or kind of schedule the live for a sooner time, that way people have time to know when you're going live. It can be tricky. But anyways, I'm gonna be that kind of channel right now where we just kind of pop up on y'all and we go live like that. Okay. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and share this video. Information is in the bottom of the chat if you're interested in possibly pre-ordering a You Will Make It TV t-shirt in your size of choice and color of choice. I don't know if I got to announce that, but I have been sharing the flyer and on my community board, okay? The You Will Make It TV post. It's kind of like a social media. You got a separate area you can post, and that's where I share other things we might have going on behind the scenes. Please stay tuned and be prepared. We will show a lot more behind the scenes moments. I just wanted to be more in control of it. Like I never had. Felt like I needed a manager and then for the level I was starting at is entry level. So I just hadn't been working with one. But we know that goals and success are just what those is. Success to us is what your goals, entail for you. And we all get on that path and journey of those goals or learning what it is we really want different ways. And that is okay for me to state and for others to agree. Right here at You Will Make It TV. Hit that like button. We are grateful for your support. What's the weather like on you guys' side next of the wood? You can comment in the chat or in the comments where you are. Are you in Florida, California, Africa? I know that it's a hot summer so far. Where we are, it wasn't too bad. It's like the later it get a little cooler, thank God. But sorry, y'all. Definitely gotta have all the talking I be doing. Gotta have something to sip on the live. What? We hope everybody's doing okay out there. Um, back to that though. Like, I don't know why I be picking the touches. Those are the topics that are insightful to me. I don't want to just be, I passed that level to me where I still do that. I never get big enough, uh, too good where I can't comment on content. That's why I still do where I do. It's probably just not as frequent. I rather more channel that time to actually create content now. Um, but it's nothing wrong with commenting or putting your thoughts out there into the world because they don't know what you're thinking, what somebody else's opinion is from a different walk of life. Um, until you actually get out there and see. So, and it's different ways to do that. Back to talking about the internet and artificial intelligence. They say Siri, for example, if you've heard of Siri or maybe Google, when you click Google and you ask it a question, when it had a microphone, I ain't gonna lie, for a long time I didn't know nothing about, I ain't gonna say I didn't know nothing about Google, I just didn't know the depths. That's why I feel like I'm a great candidate for this topic. What are the people thinking? This is just my reactionary and comments to that real life event too in modern day history. Like, AI, it's going to affect us directly or indirectly, either way we look at it. We just hope for the better overall. You know what I mean? And when people think convenience or art just more on demand, not just art, y'all, but I would say art, anything you create is art. If you can speak into a microphone and a answer generates, like literally, like, hey Google, what's 5 plus 3? And it can tell you 8. How did y'all think y'all phones were able to do that, right? So I'm just saying, even at the basic level of comprehension of just coming into like, hey, what is AI? Because actually, more young people, I would say like 35 and under, they would be familiar with it. Let's tell people why. It's not because they're better or they deserve that knowledge and you just didn't get it. It's just that some of this stuff just wasn't out until recently. So, but that's why I say it is possible for new things to be created that actually bring people together. I think we all enjoy not just the thought but the idea of social media ever since it's been around. Anything that brings people together, in a positive way. They don't even have to be in person. You can be on video chat. Yeah, AI, artificial intelligence, makes these things possible too. But I was finna get there. Once again, this is just my reactionary and commentary to y'all might say, how is this inspirational? It is an inspirational topic. Like I said, it's how we look at a situation too, our perspectives. Not just trying to force people to believe in everything I believe and look at it the way I look at it, but AI is so real already. It's already here. You know what I mean? Like, why not have the comfortable? It's so crazy how some people, like I said, I didn't understand at first, but some people actually believe AI is like evil, like demonic in some kind of way. And I'm like, what? Just something. To us, it's a computer generating whatever it is we put into it for it to generate. If you tell AI, hey, well, how many kilometers is France from Spain? You know what I mean? It's going to generate an answer for you. It might even pop up a map, an encyclopedia. You didn't even ask it that. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's just, yeah, that's intelligence, all right. And then I just wonder, like, how much this intelligence already has been relied on overall. How quick did people merge into this? Like, how easy, how convenient was it for them to adapt to artificial intelligence? I don't even work for scientists or NASA or anything. I be having these kind of questions. They're like, who are you to ask these kind of questions? Like, I can wonder and ponder to myself. That's what's beautiful about our minds and the brain. Now, if you don't wonder and ponder to yourself, I'm opposite. I think something is wrong. You should have some thoughts or deeper questions about the world and the way that it is. Um, you should actually. We all should. That's why scientists and historians and people exist. But yeah, even without artificial intelligence, all I'm trying to say is that comes natural. You see what I'm saying? Like you having a inquiry about a deeper inquiry. An inquiry is just that. You can only inquire. Or you having a deeper thought, or you just wondered about something or pondered about something before. This very well starts. No invention was created without somebody doing it. You know what I mean? Like without them, like, okay, it's like that first thought of it first, creating that reality. Okay. I didn't even know I was going that direction. If we're going to be talking about like how I just generally feel about artificial intelligence and my thoughts already, like how is this going to affect people's self-image from the youth to everything. Because right now, if you ask me, a lot of people do show some type of I don't want to call it disgust. They just not with artificial intelligence itself, but the way that some of us have already adapted to using it. I mean, what if there are people out there that just don't agree with it? And so who do they come for? The artificial intelligences? They can't do that, or maybe they do try to. Or do they come for the people they feel like are more? It seems like it's that just a huge resistance and advancement at this time, which I just was wondering what are going to be the people's state and reaction uh to these changes. I wouldn't say happening so swiftly, but yes, you know, I'm gonna come back with a part two, guys, with this right here, artificial intelligence versus self-image and what it means to us. Uh, are we thinking about it? You know what I mean? If you can just create a video now that look just like a person, I said, see, this all probably started with Photoshop or other like smart apps that allow you to in any kind of way uh alter or filter a photo or a video. See how it started so cute? They were just little filters. Like, oh yeah, everybody can do it. That's how it seemed like it happened. Like, yeah, these just videos and pictures everybody. We can just add bunny ears, dog puppy ears, we can add freckles, you can change the lighting, and I have literally heard people spew out a disdain for like people actually being able to do that. They don't like filters. No matter how many filters people use, there's still that group of people out there, and it's not just baby boomers and older people. It's actually people that feel like people shouldn't use filters. A photo should just be a photo. A video should be left exactly how it is. Like still type images like that of real people's lives in real time. Being able to, because if you can do that much, and I'm seeing how people fall in love, they're falling in love with avatars. And we're not talking about the movie, we're talking about actual creations. That's why people are addicted to creating those. Like when they get on an app and they got to create an image of themselves, see, it's like people already love it. They love getting on there and making it look just like themselves. But so it's kind of like even in that moment of you sitting there creating an avatar, you're already into realities because you're living in the one you're living in, but you're creating a whole nother image that's supposed to identify with yourself at the same time. I don't think we give ourselves credit as much. You know what I'm saying? Like, who have we become through the advancements? We see the disappointments, the negativities, and how artificial intelligence on that side too has affected people. But I was saying, look at how social media brought people together too. No matter what evil ones do not like it. That happened already when it first just burst forth the way it did. All kind of people, I'm sure, got connected. I would say connected or reconnected, or maybe even disconnected. And that's just what it is. But I would say that's a positive thing. At the end of the day, social media did do that, where you could post your still images and videos. You know what I'm saying? And share them with the world. It still brought people together. Dancing, people show their lives, their vlogs. Everybody loves it. And like I said, it second would be the financial topic part to me because it has also changed people's income brackets. That's why they're already offering classes for those who want to learn how to use these features and tools even more sufficiently, knowing how to use them hands-on from different types of devices and how they can use them to help make them successful in the career field already. So yes, that's not a question anymore. More artificial intelligence, more people say, oh, that's going to take jobs. It still creates jobs too. It's if people, I mean, because what choice do you have? If everything goes more into tech and digital, well, and AI grows, it continues to grow and build over the years, the way and advance in the way that it's been doing. If it keeps doing that, I would say you have more jobs in that field too. Just my personal opinion, and people see it. But I would say that was a good run anyway, for us to have seen. Because we would have been in trouble if that's the highest technology can go. Like, I see the positivity in AI too. How you got to heighten almost the security of what everybody's doing on. But I see the negativities. Like I said, you can just sit there and crop, filter, change a whole photo today. Used to just, it came out of a Polaroid and that was it. If you wanted to edit a little bit, you had to go somewhere and have that specially done. Now we just do it at the convenience of our fingertips, whatever we want to do to a video or photo. But to even get to that level, you would have to have the image, the thought, the creation came from somewhere every single time. You know, if you have like 300 or a big mass number of people researching the same thing at one time, which you do, you have that every year. They're called students first. It's the fact remains it's going to generate what the computer asks it, you know, according to the functions. I just think this is also interesting, even at basic level, if that's where I'm starting. Like I said, I'm gonna be back with a part two. I'm just warming up tonight. I'm coming off and on. I'm gonna be on here this evening though, going live with some of the other YouTube family. Thank you guys for tuning in so far. Leave your thoughts and opinions in the comments. I'll be back with a part two between this evening and tomorrow morning for sure. Be sure to subscribe. You will make it TV so you are notified every time we go live. And we appreciate your support. Until next time. Boom.